All right. Hello, everyone. I am Allison Rowe, and I'm here to talk to you about money. So we're talking specifically around the $84 billion worth of ocean farms that we want to turn into investable assets. So we're all here because, as we know, the blue economy is having a bit of a moment. So demand for blue foods is skyrocketing. Regenerative crops like seaweed and shellfish are providing low carbon and ecosystem restoring alternatives to all kinds of things, from plastics to fuel to fertilizers. But at the same time, the risks are rising as well. And so with all this increasing stress on our oceans, the farmers at the front lines are really left exposed. So I'll just put one number on that, which is less than 1% of the world's ocean farmers are insured. 1%. I don't think I can point to somebody here that doesn't have a credit card, a loan, a bank account, some kind of financial product. All of those things that you and I take for granted are pretty much non-existent when it comes to farmers. And so that's kind of a crazy problem, right? No safety nets, no scale. We don't get all those wonderful products we just saw. But it's also an opportunity, and so that's where we come in, turning ocean farmers into investable assets. So Kelp Cover is the first decentralized blue bank, making it simple for ocean farmers to access capital, whether that is microloans or parametric insurance or nature credits. And we are also making it easy for traditional finance and impact investors to get in on what should be a really important commercial opportunity. So we're not building an entire bank from scratch just yet, but our first focus is on discoverability, data insights, and de-risking. And so what does that mean? First, we are putting farmers on the map with a digital record, so enabling them to start checking the boxes for MRV, that's the monitoring, reporting, and verification needed to certify their positive impact. We're then using those farmers as well as remote sensing to build a really granular and localized picture of what's going on at farms and the environmental conditions around them. And then building off of these two components to begin co-designing financial products that are really taking a proactive approach to mitigating risks and therefore enabling both financial resilience and also climate resilience. And what does this picture look like? Our role is essentially as this broker between investors and farmers. And so we're creating a really virtuous cycle where capital comes in on one side, financing goes out to farmers on the other side, and then coming back again, we've got aggregated data, also risk and asset pooling, being delivered over to investors as impact. And that could be financial returns, that could be climate offsets, or it could just be the proof that they are doing the right thing. So when it comes to who else is in this game, I would say unlike traditional finance, we are designing specifically for those hard to price and hard to reach customers that they usually avoid. Philanthropy right now, unlike them, we are building impact monetization into farmers' business models so that they can be reliant on income and not on donations. And finally, climate tech is amazing. We've got a whole bunch of cool companies here, but it also is often solving only one piece of the puzzle, and we really want to rethink in a bit more of a holistic way what our financial system could look like. So if we do a broad look at what this could be applicable for, it's way beyond aquaculture. So we're looking at financing for nature-based solutions and kind of supply chain transparency across the board. That gives us a TAM of almost $200 billion. But taking the targeted slice that we want to start with first is 104 million. That's backing 50,000 farms, looking at around a 30% penetration rate, which is where land agriculture insurance is today. And we're looking at revenue from insurance premiums and also brokerage fees. So I've spoken with dozens of folks across the blue value chain, and the demand is definitely there. So farmers do want new ways to access capital. They're looking for ways to mitigate their risks. And also insurers and other kinds of investors are saying, we want somebody that we can partner with that is going to do that legwork around the data and also the customer outreach. And I want your help. So if you know or are a financial institution, I would love to speak with you if you want to kind of get into this untapped market. I'm also looking for partners such as ocean farming organizations who might be open to piloting. And I'm not going to put a price tag on that last one, but if you are feeling a little generous, open to angel and in-kind funding. So again, I'm Allison. I'm here with over 15 years of building digital products at places like IKEA, McKinsey, Microsoft, and now I am building Kelp Cover. We are banking our oceans. Thank you.